Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Washington State's offense will have the ball first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. Just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
That's caught. It's Clemens. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Cougars come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He gets it down to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Bulldogs offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes Rayshon Luke. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
All kinds of time before he fires right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Fresno State will have to punt it away. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on once. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He found a hole, got about 5. Down at the 21. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Under fire. A strike downfield. Move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Running back searching for a hole. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Pulls it in. It's Freeman. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrated. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, 3rd and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Bulldogs offense is field ready to get this drive cranked up. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more. Oh, he's got some space.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He'll try the left side. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Martin will throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Freeman. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks.
And, man, this is a big decision coming up, right? Like, this is still a tie football game. So if you get stopped on 4th down, man, you're set.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll take it himself. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
Makes the grab on the left. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and, man, you know he's looking for more.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They go to the draw. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th.
Makes the grab and room to run. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Martin back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Bulldogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Big fella moving. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Calls his own number. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They're going to run it. And he's in. Touchdown, Fresno State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on! And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He'll pull it down and run. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Cougars will hustle to the line.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he?
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Washington State will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Martin will throw it. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Now Fresno State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in with one hand. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got it. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Working that left side now. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with TCU taking on the number 6 team, the BYU Cougars.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, Fresno State's head coach told me at halftime. A lot of positives to take away. They have a lead and performed well in their Pac-12 conference opener in the first half. But that's
looking deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. He's looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Clemens. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards past.
year.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He's got him. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The Cougars want to crank the tempo. Defense in press coverage. They just keep firing. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Got a little grass. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the... They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes! Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Firing to the right, complete. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. He might have expected to see this. Up in his receiver's kitchen instead. Nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
From the gun, the running back has it. Still running at the 40. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. And Dogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. Got enough for the 1st. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Handoff to the single back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Martin back to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fresno State. They appear to be headed to the win column for the first time this year.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do. The two-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is good.
State, 21, Washington State, number 38, set to take this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, here on the Washington State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Makes a man miss. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clemens. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Washington State has it all working right now. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Fresno State will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Washington State going quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw it again. Fires on the run. And it slips through. Fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper.
Snags it, and there's running room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back.
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie. They'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Trying to save time on... use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. He leaves it with his back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a two-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground.
Might have a chance. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
Fresno State 28, Washington State 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it done. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive and start taking chances if you want to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Wants to fire on second down. It's complete to the left. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the window's right.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the...
Caught, and he's got room. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. On the move. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Martin will throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Third and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Lets it fly. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
That's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.